Alright everybody, we're back. It's been about a half hour. Show you what it looks like. It's almost done. So people probably ask, like what happened. It seems like I'm a little young for a hip replacement, and I am. I had AVN, and that's pretty much the loss of blood flow to your hip joints. So no blood to the ball and socket of my hips. So I had my right side done in December of 2016, and I had my left side done in February of 2017. Now the one in February, it just it didn't heal right. It was swollen for a long time, and then a couple months later, it swelled up again, and then now recently, about 3-4 weeks ago, you could visually tell at the incision it was infected. So it was almost starting to get like a bubble, and then a couple days before surgery it actually started leaking right at the incision. So glad to get it done, get it out of the way. Unfortunately, while he was in there, he found my femur bone had broke, so that might be why it got infected. Obviously they're not 100% sure. So on your normal hip replacements, you're not wearing a cast like this, or a brace I should say. This is just to keep my hip from bending and from splitting apart, because I did have a broken femur bone. So your normal hip replacement, you wouldn't have anything like this. And after your hip is done, they want you to put all the weight on it as you can, but since my femur bone's broke, they want no weight on my hip at all. So pretty much just getting around with crutches, a walker, and a wheelchair. It sucks, but it is what it is. So I gotta endure about 8 weeks of this, and hopefully by then the infection's gone. I'll have another hip replacement, and they'll put in another permanent hip, and hopefully it heals right. So we'll go just a couple more minutes here. This bag is 1,000 milligrams, so it's actually giving you a lot of fluid. I feel pretty good after it's done. You feel pretty energized, like you've been drinking a bunch of water all day, or so I don't know if I'm going to have some time on my hands. Obviously I'm not going to be able to do a whole lot of stuff, but maybe I can do some vlogging, or I don't know. Maybe you guys throw it in the comments if you guys got any ideas what to do around here, what you would want to see. I mean, I'll do something and I'll upload it. Just keep myself busy. I don't know if going to these doctor's appointments and shit, if they want to, if they care if you pull out a camera and start filming them, but I don't know. It is what it is. Maybe I'll try it and see what they say. If they don't like it, I can just, always shut it off or whatever. So, we're down there. The next step is going to be, what we'll do is we'll lock this. This is just a slide lock. This is like a click lock. So, the one that's actually attached to me to allow me to give myself the IV without anybody here. We'll just slide it over, and that's just going to pinch it off, and then bam, click this one, closed, That way nothing leaks out onto the floor. Twist it off, and you're done with the IV part of it. So then just hang this up here, you know, get it out of your way, or whatever. So the next step is going to be, you're going to have to flush the line again. So we'll take the cap off, we're going to take all the air out. This is called saline. All the air is out. We're going to take another alcohol pad. Going to clean it off. And then just stick it there. And then again with the alcohol pad. I'm going to clean up this end, 15 seconds to 30 seconds. Hook it up. Then undo your line lock again. Obviously, because if this is over, it's not going to go through. And then you don't want to force it. So we'll flush the line again. I'm just going pretty slow. I think you could probably go a little quicker. It's up to you. You're gonna taste it. It's kind of weird how it tastes. It's not. It doesn't taste good, but it's not like you're drinking it. So you can just kind of taste it. I mean, the biggest thing you want to remember is just gotta take your time with this thing, and you always want to make sure that your line is on or off, depending on what you're doing, and you want to make sure that you sterilize both ends. Sterilization is big, so now that this one is done, we're going to take our last shot. This is heparin. This just kind of seals the end of it. Your last step, clean it up. We're going to pull the air out. Again, take your end here, clean it up. Hook it all up. And that's what you don't want to happen. If that thing falls on the floor, just grab a new one. Don't pick it up off the floor. Another alcohol swab. Clean both ends. Pull the air out. Clean this end. Hook it up. Inject. So I do got like a couple of MREs I suppose I could try. I don't remember exactly what they were, but I don't know, maybe either later today or tomorrow I'll cook an MRE up, show you how to do that and see what they taste like. Alright, so now that that's done, again, take your slide lock, lock it up, twist it off. And then you want to keep this thing out of the way. So what I like to do is just wrap it around my arm. And then you have this sock. It's not an actual sock, it's a special like mesh net that they give you. Just so it's not, you're not getting it tangled on everything. Pick up this bottle of heparin. I'm just going to cap this so it doesn't leak in my garbage. Now pretty much everything is disposed of. Got 2 bottles of saline. Should only have 1 bottle of heparin, but I dropped that one on the floor, so we're just going to toss it. All the cap, the needle holder, 2 caps for the bag, saline caps, all the alcohol swabs, the wrappers for the saline, all garbage. Everything on this pole from the dial, the bag, the lock, everything. It's all garbage. You don't reuse anything. That'll be it. Let me know if you guys got any questions, whether on this or anything else. I'd be happy to answer anything. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. I don't know, we'll do a couple more things. And I'll see if maybe I'll film in my doctor's office or something, or maybe when they take my my bandage off, maybe I'll film that and show you guys the 50 staples holding my skin together. But thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.